You're an inconsistent instrument. You're by definition an inconsistent instrument. The piano is consistent, although it does fall out of tune. But the piano is consistent. It's made of wood and keys and strings. But you're an organic. So where you are this moment is different already from where you were before you walked into this room. And last week's different from this week, and this week's different than tomorrow. And every take you're inconsistent. So really, our paradox as actors is to create the consistent out of the inconsistent. And so I was working from an emotional personalization and preparation that really worked for me, and now suddenly it doesn't seem to work, or it's dry. It's not like tragic or weird, it's actually pretty much standard. And then you go, oh, that's interesting, that image doesn't seem to work anymore. And that's why we spent so much time isolating the emotional core of the scene. Because the emotional core of the scene will tie into your emotional core, and your emotional core can't dry up.
Yeah.
Today you can have more trouble accessing it because you're inconsistent, or you're in a place of self-protection or fear, or it's something in you is shutting down the vulnerability. And last week you were open and relaxed and it was just kind of flowing out. And so, or last take, or before lunch, that's the great one. We'll shoot the scene, it goes beautifully. You go to lunch, eat your steak, and then you're like, oh God, no, like, okay, I can't do this thing. So you have to sometimes work harder than other times, and that's okay. Sometimes you go to the gym and it seems really easy, and sometimes you go and you feel really weak. It's the same person, you're just having a different kind of day, and you have to be okay with that.